In today's rebuilding challenge video, this is a challenge that you guys have been requesting a ton in the comment section, and this is also a challenge that I did on my live stream about a week ago, and it turned out pretty great. The stream was pretty lit. By the way, if you're not following me on Twitch, make sure to go ahead and do that at CSB_YT. That is also my Twitter and my Snapchat. So what I will be doing is the Euroleague challenge. Now I will take control of the Brooklyn Nets, and we are going to use UCANTCMECOMIN because they are one of the worst Euroleague teams in the game in terms of ratings. I think they're like a 50 just straight across the board. So what I will be doing is obviously taking control of them. And if you are new to these rebuilding challenge videos, first of all, make sure to go check out the playlist so you can view every single one besides this one. But basically, I have 3 years to win a championship, or this is considered a failure. So this is my one-time go-through of this. I haven't done any other takes of this. This is just one time, and if I win a championship, then hey, I win a championship. So here we go. Actually, I'm going to go to the rotation. First of all, yeah, Ryan Thompson is the highest rated player on this team. This dude's a beast, all right? He's got a 78 mid, 85 3, but his tendencies don't really allow him to shoot threes in games. So I think I might boost that just a little bit. I mean, I don't really consider that cheating. If he has an 85 3 and he's playing in today's NBA, you might as well just go ahead and take some threes. And really, there's like our starting power forward's a 56 overall, man. This team is really bad, but it wouldn't be a CSB video if I didn't go out and get Larry Sanders, right? I mean, it seems like I get him in a lot of these rebuilding challenges. Let's get him and Chalmers and then release one more player. Let's just release Marko Tejic or Tejic. I'm so sorry for butchering his name. And then let's go ahead and get Ray Allen. Yes, why not go ahead and get Ray Allen on a 1-year deal? So this is how the starting five is looking at the start of season 1. I mean, I'd much rather have Ray Allen play the 3 or just have Ryan Thompson play the 3. Either one of them can play the 3. So taking a look at the team, we got Mario Chalmers, Ryan Thompson, Ray Allen, Larry Sanders, and Vladimir Stimac. All right. He's from Serbia. Do you know Boban? Because if you know Boban, I might have to get Boban on the team. So let's just see what happens. Can we win our first game of the year? No. I mean, we only lose by 11, but Ryan Thompson, man, 22 points. The dude's a beast. This is probably the only trade that I will be accepting in Season 1, and that is for the Wizards' first-round pick. Now, usually they do bad in Season 1, and I am looking to get some prospects or just high draft picks to trade for some players that are already proven. Now, just a heads up, if I have the number 1 pick, I will get Ben Simmons, all right? And if LeBron is in free agency, I will go after LeBron. Man, I'm trying to build the best team possible in these rebuilding videos, challenges, whatever the case may be. So, welcome, first-round pick, to UCANTCMECOMIN. So, I will be simulating to the end of the season because I don't expect us to really do anything this season, not really win a whole lot of games. And of course, as soon as I say that, we beat the Milwaukee Bucks. At the end of season number 1, we finished with the second worst record in the Eastern Conference, and I believe tied for the third worst record in the NBA. The Lakers only won 17 games, and the Sixers won 24, and then we're tied with the Nuggets at 28 and 54. Here are the stats on the year. Ryan Thompson, this dude is a beast. He scored 42 points in one game, man, and averaged, 22 points per game. Pretty crazy right there. Ray Allen averaging 19.5 or 20 at the age of, 306. And some bad news, the Wizards actually did make the playoffs, so that pick won't be as good as I would like it to be. But, I mean, who knows? We still might be able to move up in the draft. So who will win the NBA championship? It's most likely going to be the Warriors unless they lose right now to the Clippers. And they don't. And the Spurs! The Spurs beat them, and they do win the NBA championship as Kawhi is most likely the MVP, as he is. In 7 games, averaged 27 points, 8 boards, 3 rebounds, or 3 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, and almost 3 turnovers. And we ended up getting the 5th pick in the NBA draft. As you guys know, I would like to trade up to that first pick, and it is really easy to trade up in this game. And the Wizards pick got us the 15th pick, so I will be looking to trade that 15th pick, maybe move up in the draft just a little bit, maybe even get Buddy Hield. If I could get Buddy Hield and Ben Simmons, that would be pretty sick. All that the Lakers want for the 4th pick in the draft is my 5th pick and a 2017 second, and I will happily accept that trade. Now we move on to trying to get the 3rd pick in the NBA draft, which will be made by the Nuggets. See, they want Ryan Thompson. I really don't want to trade him. I will happily give you Nemanja Dengubic or Stefan Jovic. They would give me the 2nd round pick right there. You know what? I could just get rid of Marco. Let's just get rid of Marco. Sorry, Marco, you are going to the Denver Nuggets, and now we move our attention to getting the 2nd pick in the draft, which I believe is made by the Sixers, if I am not mistaken. There they are. They want the They want the 3rd and the 15th, and hey, Malik Zurbis, you're going to Philadelphia, and now let's go to the Orlando Magic, who have the number 1 pick. All they want is just my 2nd round pick and a 2017 first. And in return, they're giving me a 2nd round pick. What if you guys gave me a 2018 first? And all they want, no, I'm not giving you Ryan Thompson. That's not happening. They really want Ryan Thompson. That is not happening. For as long as I shall live, I will give you Stefan Jovic. And alright, so we will be getting a defensive-minded center in Tyson Chandler. I'm not sure if I will keep him or not. I might trade him on draft night. But hey, that's how you move up to get the number 1 pick. So I have actually managed to trade up to get the 10th pick in the draft. And now I'm looking at the Knicks. So hopefully they can give me their 8th pick. And Tyson Chandler, would you like to go back to New York? Knicks, wow, okay, no thanks. No thanks with that one. No thank you. No thank you. I will give you a 2019 first and a 2019 second. And then they do accept it. So now we do have the 8th pick in the NBA draft. Right here, I will be sending Rakeem Christmas and my 8th pick for Kenneth Faried and Jameer Nelson. I mean, I wasn't really too fond of trading or getting or selecting, if I can get that word to come out of my mouth properly. I wasn't really too fond of selecting a player outside of the top 5. Now, real quick, what can I get for Kenneth Faried? I mean, I could get Ricky Rubio, and he could be our new starting point guard, but I'm kind of banking on someone being there in free agency. We could get Vucevic and just trade down 1, but that means that the Magic are going to take Ben Simmons, and I'm not really looking to get a player besides Ben Simmons. Brandon Wright, no, and these trades are not looking too great, so it looks like we will be keeping Kenneth Faried. Look at this trade that the Boston Celtics are offering me. Jameer Nelson and the 1st pick for Isaiah Thomas and Jay Crowder. I will definitely accept this trade. We do get our starting point guard and starting small forward. Now, the only way how I will do this is if the Celtics give me their 1st round pick, and they are not interested, which means I got to throw in some players. I'll give you Jeremy Evans. Does that sound good? I really don't want to give them Kenneth Faried. I'll give you Nemanja Dengubic. How about that? And you guys give me RJ Hunter. All right, so it is looking like they are not going to give me their 1st round pick, which means that we are just going to have to do this trade straight up. And, okay, why wouldn't that accept? There we go. We get Isaiah Thomas and Jay Crowder to be on the team. So now, our big 3 right now is not looking too bad. After day 1 of free agency, these are the 3 players that I would like to sign and that would like to sign with us. Boban Marjanovic, Jordan Hill, and Brandon Jennings. I needed 2 centers and a backup point guard, and I did just go out and get that. LeBron goes to the Knicks. Drummond goes back to the Pistons, and I tried to get Eric Gordon, but he signed like a 4-year deal with the Hawks, and I was giving him 2 years. I don't know why he did not sign, but we also do get Jeremy Lamb, as the Hornets do not match his tender offer sheet, whatever it's called in the NBA. So now taking a look at some players that we might need. I would like to get Lance, but what is his perimeter D? It's only a B-, and he's got a B+3. It's a lot better than it was back at the beginning of the season. So let's go ahead and bring Born Ready to Cervena Zebazeta, and of course, he accepts an offer from the Sacramento Kings. A 4-year, $29 million deal. So basically what I will be doing is just signing some players to help improve our bench. And then I will just basically be seeing you guys at the start of Season 2. Here's the starting 5 at the start of Season number 2. We got Isaiah Thomas, Jeremy Lamb, Jay Crowder, Kenneth Faried, and Boban Marjanovic, the 7'4" beast out of Serbia. Then up the bench, we got Jordan Hill, Brandon Jennings, Matthew Dellavedova, Dion Waiters, and David Lee. And then, oh, wow, so we actually signed Vince Carter. I did not know that. We signed Vince Carter. And then we got Ryan Thompson, Jeremy Evans, and Nemanja Dengubik. I have no idea who he is, but he's not going to get any playing time whatsoever. So here we go. Let's just go ahead and simulate to the trade deadline. If I need to make some trades, then you guys will be seeing it. But if not, then you will be seeing the end of season number 2, where hopefully we can be top 5 in the East and maybe even end up winning the NBA championship. Taking a look at the Eastern Conference standings at the end of season number 2, we finished 16 games above 500, but we were 3 games behind the Knicks for second in the East, and then 17 games behind the Bulls, who went 66-16 with this roster. Like, take a look at their roster. They got Rose, Butler, Pau Gasol, Joe. Like, how does this team go 66-16? You know, it seems like the Bulls just always do well in 2K. I don't really understand it. The Rockets went 55-27, and I'm pretty sure that they got rid. Yeah, how does this team go 55-27? I don't even understand anything. The Warriors only went 12 games above 500. That's crazy. The Spurs went 43-39. So this is a very, very crazy season 2. Here are the player stats at the end of season 2. I'm just gonna scroll down them. I'm not really gonna dwell on anyone. Ryan Thompson's hurt, and that is a sad face, but he wasn't really getting any time in the first place. So in round 1, we are taking on the Indiana Pacers. Here's who they have on their roster. Miles Turner is hurt. That is good. They added Tobias Harris, Ramon Sessions, Mozgov, Etuan Moore. Yeah, we definitely can beat this team. Game 1, we are at home in Curvena, and it does go to us. We end up winning by 7 points. And, of course, they tie it up. They win by 1 point. We win by 3. They tie it up, winning by 22. And we do take the 3-2 series advantage. We got to win this game. I don't want to go to a Game 7. And, of course, we're going to a Game 7. Shout out to everyone that tells me not to use SimCast because it's basically cheating. But do you guys know how many L's I have taken while using SimCast? Because I've taken a lot of L's in my rebuilding videos, but this one will not be an L, as we do end up winning by 17 points, outscoring them 29-12 in the fourth quarter. Isaiah Thomas with 23, Jennings with 22, Crowder with 10, and for them, PG with 19-9, but it was not enough. So now we are taking on the New York Knicks, as the Bulls lost in the first round, and so did, actually no, the Rockets. They swept the Spurs. Let's take a look at who the Knicks have on the roster. Obviously, man, they got LeBron, Melo, Avery Bradley, Porzingis. I don't think that we have a chance in this series, but you never know. We lost by 25. We lose by almost 40, but we do win game 3 by 1 point. Okay, we tied up at 2 games apiece, and they take the 3-2 series advantage. No thank you. All right, so we got to win 2 straight games. This one is at home, though, so we should win it, right? Because I think we've actually won every single home game that we have had. And yeah, you guys tell me that. Okay. You know what? It was close, but there is an L that I took while using SimCast. So for all you conspiracy theorists out there, I actually do take losses while using the SimCast. I mean, that team's just really, really good. And the Knicks do not end up winning the NBA championship. They end up losing to the Oklahoma City Thunder in 7 games. Right here, I will be accepting this trade from the Utah Jazz, Kenneth Faried and Jay Crowder for Derek Favors and Rudy Gobert. Now, one thing I don't like about this trade is the fact that the Jazz signed Rudy Gobert to a 3-year, $60.5 million deal. So I have no idea what that does to our cap situation. I hope it really doesn't kill it. And we have $22 million in cap. So I really got to look at who I can really keep on this team. I mean, Boban is signed for $10 million, so I might be looking to trade him. Real quick, though, what can I get for Derek Favors? I mean, 1 year, $12 million. If I can get, like, a really good power forward. I mean, I could get Dwight, who went to the Lakers out of all teams, but there's really no point in doing that. All right, Boban, you're making $10 million this year. Can I get a better backup center that's making a lot less? I mean, Nene's making $5 million over 2 years. I could get Varejao, but that is a 6 overall point downgrade. I could get Jan Mahimi. I mean, there's a lot of good players I could get, but I'm being extremely picky with all of these because I mean, DeAndre Jordan wouldn't be awful, all right? DeAndre and Rudy Gobert, but that's $22.64 million, and that would absolutely kill my cap to try and get free agents. You know what? Let's just go ahead and do this for Jan Mahimi. Let's go ahead and get him. That's $4 million less in cap for this year. And now we have $30 million in cap to sign free agents, which I desperately need a small forward. So the Hawks are going to give me the 11th pick in the first round for Brandon Jennings, and I will definitely accept this trade. Now, one other trade that I really would like to make is getting rid of either Jordan Hill or Jan Mahimi. I know that I did just get Jan Mahimi, but let's just see if I can trade Jordan Hill because I don't really need 3 centers on the team, in my opinion. Allen Crabbe, that is not a bad trade whatsoever. I mean, I could take this one for the 30th pick, but I mean, I really don't want Bismack Biyombo. Is anyone going to give me a first-round pick? Nope. So it is looking like I will be accepting this for the 30th pick in the first round. Now, basically, what I'm just going to do so I don't bore you guys with trades, I'm just going to make all the trades that I want and then just recap you guys when I'm done making all of the trades. Here are the 3 trades that I did not show you guys. I traded Bismack Biyombo for Terrence Jones. I traded David Lee for a 2019 first and 2018 second round pick. And then Jeremy Lamb, Dion Waiters, and a 2019 first round pick, 2018 first round pick, and a 2018 second round pick for Monte Ellis, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and Marcus Morris. Look at this, man. The Mavericks, I'm pretty sure, had the first pick in the draft, and they took Harry Giles, but this is just how broken the trade finder is in 2K. They want to give me Harry Giles for the 8th pick in the draft, and they are willing to give me a 2019 first. I will definitely accept this trade. And yeah, they did have the first pick in the draft. So, I mean, the team is looking really nice, but real quick, you guys know I'm never, ever satisfied. Let me just see real quick what I could get for Rudy Gobert, and there's really no trades here. So, what I will be doing is simulating 2 free agency as our team has $38.977 million in cap. We do need a backup point guard, and that'll probably go down to like $35 million maybe after I do sign Harry Giles, but we just got Harry Giles in the draft. So after day 1 of free agency, these are the 2 players that want to sign with us, Darren Williams and Shabazz Muhammad. I tried to get Oladipo. We were literally right here, and he's going to go back to the Magic since he is a restricted free agent. And it is looking like CJ McCollum is going to go back to the Portland Trailblazers. We were 3rd, man. We were 3rd. I'm so pissed. I really, really wanted to get him. But, see, actually, CJ McCollum goes to the Celtics. And, wait, it just said that Oladipo accepted. Okay, so we actually might have a chance to get Victor Oladipo. I will give you 12.8 over 3 years. We're not even the top team, dude. Come on. You got to sign with us, Victor. And he's going to the damn Sacramento Kings. I don't know. I do not understand what you see in Sacramento that you don't see here. Like, we got a pretty beastly team. Right here, I will be accepting this trade from the Milwaukee Bucks. Derek Favors and 2 picks for Jabari Parker and Rashad Vaughn. I believe that this is kind of an upgrade at the power forward position, and we do also get younger, which doesn't really matter too much. We have 9% teammate chemistry. That's what I'm talking about. But right now, our starting 5 is looking like this. We got Isaiah Thomas, Monte Ellis, Shabazz Muhammad, Jabari Parker, and Rudy Gobert. And then off the bench, I mean, we are running a 10-man rotation. So those trades were trash. So just a recap of our 10-man rotation, and then the 4 players that are not getting any minutes whatsoever. I'm expecting a championship this season. I mean, we kind of have to win a championship for this to be considered a success. So hopefully we can do that, be a top 5 seed in the Eastern Conference, and actually no, top 3 seed this season. That is what I'm expecting. Hopefully we can be a top 3 seed and hopefully win the NBA Finals. At the end of season number 3, Damian Lillard actually wins the MVP, averaging 31 points and almost 10.5 assists with 4.5 boards and 2.5 steals with half a block. Dennis Smith Jr. wins the Rookie of the Year. MCW wins 6-man. DeAndre Jordan wins Defensive Player of the Year. MCW also wins Most Improved Player. And Billy Donovan wins the Coach of the Year as the Thunder go 49-33, good enough for second in the Western Conference as they did finish behind the Golden State Warriors. I'm not really expecting anybody on our team to make any of these award teams, but you never know what can happen. There is Rudy Gobert making the all-defensive second team, averaging 6.5 points, 11 boards, and almost 3 blocks on the year. And then the all-rookie first team there is Harry Giles on the year. He averaged 11 points, basically 8 rebounds, half an assist, 1 steal with 1.5 block. Here are the player stats on the year. I mean, Gobert didn't really do much. I said match. And yeah, that's basically it. We had 4 guys scoring double figures, and that's basically it. So round 1, we are taking on the Orlando Magic. We end up winning game number 1. They win game 2. They tie it up. They win game 3, and they win. No? Okay. All right. So we tied up in 2 games apiece, and we do win game number 5, and we win. All right. Good. We are going on to the second round to take on the New York Knicks. and they basically kept everybody on the roster. They added Jonathan Simmons. I don't think that they had him last year. Tyson Chandler is day to day, and Afflalo is out 1 to 2 weeks. Please tell me we could beat LeBron and Melo and Kristaps. That'd be really nice. Okay, 2-1. Can we win? Please, 3-1 and 4-1 forward. 4-1. Let's go, man. Let's freaking go. And now we're taking on the Detroit Pistons, who gave me Monte Ellis and Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Here's who they have on their team. I gave them Jeremy Lamb, and I forget really who else I gave them. And Deion Waiters, but he is out for the year, so that is good for us. It is 3 versus 8. I have no idea how they made the Eastern Conference Finals, but we will definitely just go ahead and sweep them. We will definitely just go ahead and sweep them because they don't even deserve to be here. Without a doubt, they don't. And we're taking on the 7th seeded San Antonio Spurs. Here's who they have on their roster. Kawhi, LaMarcus Aldridge, Tony Parker, Boban Marjanovic. Danny Green is out 1 to 2 weeks. David West, Chalmers, Dellavedova. Wow, JJ Redick is out for the year, so that actually helps us. I have no idea who their starting shooting guard is, but it doesn't matter because we are going to sweep this team. We are going to sweep this team. We have a much better team than they do. We have a much better team than they do. So let's go ahead and go right to the Simcast, and let's just win ourselves this NBA championship in 4 games. That would be really nice. And we jump out to a huge lead, and we are going to keep it for the remainder of the game. So we do end up winning in 4 games in a sweep. We're up by 19 points. Isaiah Thomas, look at how many guys scored in double figures. What is this, like 6 guys scored in double figures? For them, it was LaMarcus Aldridge, Kawhi, and Kyle Anderson, and basically nobody else. So there you go. This challenge is a success. Back-to-back challenges that ended up being successful rebuilding challenges, as we do end up winning in the final year.
Going to be there for him. And they've done it, the new NBA champions. What a moment it is right now to see the team who played so well together enjoying, Clark, this NBA championship moment.
Well, Kevin, it's awesome to be here to witness what happened tonight.
And seeing this team come together over the course of the season and on into the playoffs, what a joy. I mean, there is no better champion the league could have asked for.
And a pleasure here at 2K Sports to be with you all season long. Good night, everyone.
So there you have it, man. We end up winning the NBA championship in our final season, sweeping the San Antonio Spurs. And as you guys saw, the finals MVP is Isaiah Thomas. In 4 games, averaged 18 points, 3 rebounds, 10 assists, 1.5 steal, no blocks, which is pretty surprising because he's like 7 feet tall, 2.5 turnovers, and shot just about 47% from the field and 29% from three-point range. Kobe, who's on the Clippers, ends up retiring. Joe Johnson, Mike Dunleavy, David West, Zach Randolph, and Jose Calderon, just to name a few. Sasha Vujacic, he retires, and Kobe does make the Hall of Fame, obviously. So here's the championship roster led by Isaiah Thomas, Rudy Gobert, Jabari Parker, Monte Ellis, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Shabazz Muhammad, Jan Mahimi, Darren Williams, Harry Giles, Terrence Jones, Marcus Morris, Rashad Vaughn, Ryan Thompson, and Kenny Ray. Make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe if you guys did enjoy. Let me know down in the comment section which challenges you would like me to do next. I think 2 of the next challenges will be the Clippers without CP3, DeAndre, or Blake, and the Spurs without Kawhi, Tony Parker, Tim Duncan, Ginobili, and LaMarcus Aldridge. So there you go. You guys have that to look forward to. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys all next time. Peace.